Alright. I guess we'll get things rolling. Much earlier stream than I typically would do today. Lord, I am like... I feel like I chose like the worst day for me to be attempting to do 2 streams for like the little amount of sleep that I got. So this is gonna be great today. It is gonna be very, very good. But we're gonna get through this Kazuha freaking story quest one way or another. Alright, we're gonna get it done. So if you're watching this live or pre-recorded, really appreciate it. You know, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And then I will get the music on and everything will get rolling and such. So let me pause the music. And then let me go over here. Okay. And then we should be looking good. And yes, we do have that new, beautiful, million times better Diluc skin. So that's always nice.
Course of action has its risks. Be careful.
And yeah, new voice line. Well, I mean, it's a 5-star skin. I mean, for the price that they have it at, I mean, there has to be as much as possible that they could do with the skin. So obviously, yeah. New animations and such. The new sounds with like the chains and stuff. If I like zoom in on Diluc, you'll see like the chains on his hands and stuff, or like on his finger. Yeah, you could see. It's a very nice skin. Like, I much rather use this skin than all the Diluc skin. And the hair. Like, Diluc's hair just looks like so much better like this, of where it's up. So, it's very good. A very nice. So, Kazuha story quest, which is here. Okay. Time for me to read. Wonderful. The flowers fall and become soil. The wandering sun returns home, having stood against the lightning. The young man of the wind has seen his reputation rise. Some admire him, while others view him askance with jealousy. All while the obsessions of history hang over them like a cloud. Icy, iron-shod footsteps approach gradually, but what he hears is the wind, snow, and the hearth fire. I feel like I should have started like snapping after reading that or something. Like I just read some damn poetry. And no, I haven't done my daily commissions yet today. I'll do them later. I'm not gonna do them damn daily commissions right now. But yeah, okay. So let's head on over to this location in Inazuma and then get this going. So I guess from what I remember, what was going on with Kazuha in that damn trailer? I mean, something weird was going on with him. Like, wasn't his eyes like a different color or something? So I guess we'll see what's going on with the homie here.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma.
Yeah, I mean, how long has it been actually? Has it been like almost a year? And appreciate the sub, by the way. Welcome. How you doing? And you said yes. What about Kazuha on the eyes? And how you doing, Roxy? How you doing? But yeah, no, it's almost. I feel like it's at least almost been a year since Inazuma came out. I don't remember exactly when it did, but Jesus, I mean, you know, we're real close to Sumeru. You're doing good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I'm doing an earlier stream than usual, so I know it's gonna take like a sec for like more people to start rolling in. But chat will get filled up. I already know. It's just I'm planning on doing 2 streams today, and I'm running on like a few hours of sleep because I decided, yeah, let me finish watching Hunter x Hunter and watch like a bunch of episodes. So that was a great idea. So yeah. Anyways.
So many things have happened since then.
As if in the blink of an eye, or there has been many memorable events. There has, yeah.
Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey.
Mm-hmm.
So, where should we go today?
Wait a moment.
Huh? What's up?
I heard a weird sound. Someone's coming. Yo, you saw Kazuha and you're like, yeah, I'll watch this. Fair enough, fair enough. It's the boy. Okay, wait, oh god, wait, I'm using electric. Nah, be fine. Alright, new Diluc skin, you're gonna get an action in a second. Alright, come on. My guy? Are you just... Okay, no, I was like, scripted.
Don't have a vision after all. Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
Hmm?
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them.
And yeah, it's not the boy.
Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
My guy just started
Have you
swinging
ever
at
met
us.
Someone by the name of Kaedehara Kazuha.
Never heard of him.
He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision.
Nah, I never heard of him ever now. But why are you looking for him?
That's none of your business.
Okay, so you're asking me to tell you where somebody is and you don't even want to tell me why?
Never
Okay.
mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
Okay, buddy.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird
My guy
sword
looking
in our
brainwashed.
faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like
Yeah,
a
I didn't expect him to apologize.
Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha.
But yeah, what's up, Ramsey? How you doing? Very smart for once. Look at you, Paimon. Genius. Wow.
I'm smart lots of the time.
I mean, every once in a while.
Side, we should go fight Kazuha right
Otherwise, you're trying to, like, finesse people for food. So, actually, I have a hunch.
Oh? What kind of hunch?
I think this guy may have a special connection to Kazuha.
A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other?
I can't say for sure, but I feel like their fighting styles are kind of similar. I always find it so weird that Genshin does dialogue like this for the options. Like, it doesn't even matter what you choose. It's just saying like a whole like sentence together but broken up.
But then again, most people look pretty
Oh, and I
much the
appreciate
same
the
once
sub.
they start
Thank you
fighting,
very
so
much
that
for that, by
doesn't
the way.
prove anything. Anyway, there's no time to lose. Let's go tell Kazuha so we won't get into any danger.
Alright.
Paimon heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
Alright, sounds good. But yes, Paimon gains a brain. Yeah, it's there here and there, you know. You know, a few brain cells start floating around, they might start connecting, you know. Alright, so go to Rito and go look for Kazuha. Alright, let's go see the boy. Yeah, this Diluc skin is beautiful, though. It really, really is. The only thing that, like, I'm upset about, like, it has nothing to do with the skin, is the fact that we don't have a red glider. And people are gonna be like, the KFC glider. Listen, I wasn't about to... Like, what did you have to do? Go sub to 2 people on Twitch or something? But it was, like, specific people only to get the KFC glider? I was like, hell no. I'm like, no, I'll be stubborn and just... I am not gonna do that. So, yeah. One day, we'll get another red glider.
Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all.
2?
Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha.
Ah, popular guy.
On Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention.
A little bit
Kazuha
suspicious,
keeps
isn't
to
it?
himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did.
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi.
Yes, yes.
Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be?
Yeah. It definitely is, because most people would have completely got annihilated. You know, freaking Senora. So, yeah. You could compare it to the technique Beto used to strike down Haistrun.
Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved.
Yeah. It definitely
He was
is.
called away earlier by some people from the Tenryo Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable.
The Shogunate probably wants to show some goodwill. I mean, after all, the Raiden Shogun's, or the Raiden Shogun's mindset has changed. I mean, yeah, it's A.
Thank you. Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Alright. To the headquarters we go. Okay, that's not what I was trying to do. You said, wait, do we get to see Heizo? I would assume, yeah, I would assume so. It would make sense to see him at some point during the mission, yeah? Oh, that reminds me, I'll have to do a stream at some point of doing the Heizo hangout. Not today, obviously, but yeah. And what's up, Drake? How you doing? But yeah, Kazuha, the boy.
It's you.
It's you. How are you? How do you do? Are we just gonna stare at each other, or is autoplay gonna work? I'm just waiting for the dialogue to move.
Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation.
Yes.
We invited Mr. Kaedehara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaedehara name. Regarding the history of the Kaedehara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed?
You know, I've heard a thing or two, eh?
In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaedehara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaedehara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil.
Sounds like a
Later
great
learned
time.
that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaedehara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaedehara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaedehara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaedeharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaedehara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaedehara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr.
So they're
Kaedehara
coping.
really parried the Shogun's strike.
They're maulding. So you're telling me there's a bunch of people that are maulding over Kazuha because they don't believe that he actually blocked the attack? They're like, nah, that's fake news. That's straight up fake news. He didn't do it. There's no way. Okay, I see.
Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedehara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is
Gotta
correct.
be using some
However, to some
good
people, the
lotion
idea
for
of a
your
single
skin or
person
something.
Wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom.
I just look over, see Cap. Yeah.
Perhaps if the shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
A weirdo came swinging at us.
We forgot about the most important thing.
You and Paimon recount the attack on the
Why would
outskirts
such
of town to
dangerous
Kazuha.
individual be looking for me?
Do you have any siblings? Could it be someone you trained with under the same master?
No. This puzzles me as much as it does you.
Oh, I don't know what to tell
Fighting
you.
forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion.
A man attacked us with no mercy, Sir Kazuha. Yes.
Assess
Please,
quality.
please help.
Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedehara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back. This guy was a serious nutcase.
Yeah, for sure.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that
Dying.
case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Yes.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Alright. Let's get to it, shall we?
Most about what goes on in town. Let's see what Ryuji has to say.
Hey, yo, Ryuji. He said yes, personal day with Kazuha. Gotta go figure out what the hell going on. Okay, why am I running? Just do this. Easy. What the hell? Oh, okay, I mean, that works, sure. And down we go. Hi, how are you?
Hey there, we'd like to ask you a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if anyone around here has been looking for him? For Kaedehara Kazuha, we mean.
Yeah, why run when you can teleport? Exactly.
This is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaedehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him.
I mean,
To be honest
if
with
we
you, our
need
detective
help with
agency has recently
some
been receiving many
detective
inquiries
work,
from people wishing to obtain Mr.
you know who to
Kaedehara's personal
call.
information.
I mean, well, we haven't officially met him yet, but you know who I'm talking about.
Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of mora? Whoa! Oh, wait, even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it.
You'd be hella rich if you did, though.
Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara.
I mean, isn't it weird that all these people are looking for him?
Then let's put that connection aside for now. Have there been any other attacks or similar incidents recently that stand out as particularly unusual? The Tenryou Commission had very few leads, and I thought you might have some information from different sources.
It's true that the commissioners aren't clued up about every little thing that goes on out in the streets. But typically, it's only the most trivial events that manage to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now.
Is this your way of giving praise? It was also not easy for me to fight him off. Listen, we're not... No, what do you mean? It was fine. Yeah, it was easy. Yeah.
I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted.
Yeah, because he wasn't gonna body me. Come on now.
To see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
Of course. Oh, what's up, Scarlet? How you doing? You were getting your eyes checked. What they say, they're like, "Ayo, we're gonna have to give you some brick glasses real quick. We'll make them lenses big as hell." Okay, wait, I say that like I don't have big lenses. I'm like, yeah, let me try to make a joke. Oh, wait a second. Looks at myself. Listen, we're not here to talk about me. Oh, you gotta wear them full time? Oh, so you do have to get glasses. Well, you do have to have them. Welcome to Blind Gang. We're out here. You said me who wears contacts. I've never tried contacts before, but I just feel like I would not like putting like stuff in my eye like that and then taking it out. Like, I feel like it would just really trip me up. Like, ooh, I don't know. It's like pills. Like, I can't take pills because I'll like choke on the pill. Like, I can't do it. I cannot do it. Like, if I need to take a pill, like, if I have, like, a headache, I have to, like, smash the pill, and then I have to, like, throw it in, like, water, and it's like, oh, it's so nasty. It's disgusting. It's so, ooh. Anyways, that's besides the point. Back to Kazuha. Yeah, what are we doing?
Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble.
You're much too humble. Yeah, that's what Kazuha just said to me.
I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Oh boy, chat. I like.
During times
oh,
like
wait
this,
a sec.
the more information we have, the better.
True. Chat, I feel so sleep deprived right now. Like we're gonna like complete the whole mission, but I'm just letting you know. I might just start saying like hella random stuff or seem a little giddy at times. I'm just letting you know now. I'm just letting you know now because it's hitting me like a train. So this is about to be something.
All
oh
right,
boy.
Then. Recently, two
Jesus.
people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma. Now there's a familiar name.
Nanami? Yeah,
Right.
yeah. What?
Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. Two grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood, though it seems highly unlikely to me. I neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
I mean, we'll investigate both incidents at the same time.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma smithy.
Alright. You said get some coffee, that might help. I actually really don't drink coffee like that. Like, I enjoy iced coffee and stuff, but I do not drink coffee often. Like, I don't drink a lot of stuff that has caffeine in it. Or, like, that's, you know, meant to keep you awake. Like, here and there I will, but it's not something I really do too much. But damn, I'm feeling it. You said, damn, I gotta sleep. I'm gonna check this out tomorrow. Got you. You enjoy your sleep. Stay safe, okay? And when you get back to this part later, hi. Thank you for watching, by the way. Okay,
Sounds
anyways.
good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Alright, let's get this going. Alright, where's Shikano and Haizu at, huh? I know he's gonna pull up. Looking like Rosaria's child. Alright. Why, hello there. Damn, Diluc is just towering over that dude.
If it isn't Kaedehara Kazuha, what brings you here today?
Also, chat, did you know that the new Diluc skin is actually a bit taller than the original Diluc skin? I don't know why they made him taller, but they just did. Like, it's not even like he's like his boots are like higher or anything like that. They just made him a bit taller and said screw it. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. Anyways,
You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedehara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects.
I see. Yes.
You may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art.
Yes, the ponytail
As
holds
an
too much
example,
power.
The Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedehara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
The Ishin
That's right.
art? Okay.
Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedehara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryou Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryou Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes, On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back.
A fire?
Yes. Strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows
Oh
what really
God!
happened.
Did y'all hear that? That was thunder outside. Oh hell no!
Thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
Why? Don't do this to me today. Hey, weather. You better let me finish this damn mission. You could rain after.
If I had
Don't
to
be
guess,
like this.
It must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been
Yes, it was the
particularly
Shogun.
interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences.
All right,
in
listen,
blade
old
forging.
man. I got it raining outside right now. I just heard some thunder. Listen, it's great hearing you talk about this blade and all, but you gonna have to chop. All right, listen, we gotta get it moving.
We have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine.
Yes, I'd like to
Based
file a
on the
report.
evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Oh, he's never gotten into a fight before? Really?
Yes. If there's
this
one
is
thing
good.
I can say for certain,
Oh,
it's
okay.
that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason.
I see.
But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear with neither farewell nor fair warning.
In chat, I was looking at how long this mission is, and we have like an hour left of the mission. Weather, please.
Should you find him,
Lord.
please let me know as soon as possible.
Oh,
Don't worry, you have our word.
we got you.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yeah, we still need to get the info from the Nagato family.
Yes. It sounds as if
Oh,
something
boy.
happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
2 hours, take it or leave it. What the hell you mean 2 hours, take it or leave it? Oh god. Weather, calm down. Maybe I should look at the radar. Oh boy. I'm gonna play with one hand and I'm gonna look over at the radar and see how the weather's looking. I mean, obviously it's raining, but I need to see how long it's raining for. The Weather Channel. You know there's a premium service for the Weather Channel? They be trying to give us ads and stuff. Like, what the, like, no. No, I'm not doing this. Let me see this. Oh dear. 58% chance of raining at 1 p.m. Oh, okay. Well, that's wonderful. 58% at 2 p.m. 42% at 3 p.m. Okay. That's nice. Listen, this is that beautiful Florida summer weather for you. You're either burning alive or you feel like there's a damn hurricane outside. So it's great. It's very, very nice, very nice. Radar, where's it at? Just keep running, Diluc. I didn't tell you stop moving. Talk to the lady while I'm looking at this.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us.
Nah, we're loan sharks. We're gonna need that money. We're gonna run that check.
We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again.
No, we are the debt
I'm
collectors. What do you
sorry
mean?
have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment.
Unfortunately.
We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search.
Oh damn, no, that's a
With
lot
this
of
in
rain.
mind, Can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Feel like I heard that too many times.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Yeesh.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow. On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family?
I mean, yeah, you did the right thing. It's important to set boundaries. I mean, yeah, you had to do what you had to do for your family. At the end of the day, y'all needed the money. You had to pay off them debts and stuff.
His bad habits,
Yeah?
we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame no Miyuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
I hope
Please
it
don't
works
get
out
upset.
for you.
There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame no Miyuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
You don't say.
Confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned.
Oh
Rest
boy.
assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Damn. I feel bad for that lady. She been going through it. She's like, damn, I just want to pay off these damn debts.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp.
Oh yeah. Where are you going with this?
Never mind.
No.
Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Let's see. They must have had an argument. Perhaps the fire was deliberately used to hide the truth. We're still missing crucial. I mean, we are missing crucial info.
An interesting explanation. I was also considering this possibility.
See, big brain chat. Big brain. 200 IQ.
He's an expert on swords. He could have noticed some problematic details about Mr. Nagato's collectibles. Maybe he recognized a blade as a fake, or a well-known stolen item. Either way, after arguing about it, the two men agreed to hide the truth of this matter.
Yes, very nice.
They thought a fire would destroy everything. But then the Tenryou Commission began investigating and uncovered some incriminating details, so they fled to protect their secrets. But it's a far-fetched theory. I can't imagine how they would have been able to reach an agreement.
What's up, Pichu? How are you?
Keep coming back to.
And it's all good. Don't worry about it.
Amenoma Yuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict.
I don't know. Like I said, it seemed like they were brainwashed. Well, the dude who attacked us was brainwashed.
He's also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just
it doesn't seem connected to the case of the attacker.
Right.
Which that's what I was talking about. That
Although
dude
the
seemed
time frame
brainwashed.
Seems to broadly match. No other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together.
We need some assistance.
Lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, namely that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
For real.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
We gotta believe. Alright, let's see what we can find. Damn, it's been 46 minutes in the stream already? Really? What the hell? Almost already an hour. Wow. Alright, I don't know, like, I was trying to get Diluc to climb the roof. It just wasn't happening, okay? I'm sorry. Also, chat, we got no Wolf's gravestone still. Very sad. Like, I wanted Wolf's gravestone so bad, like, all the way back when it was Hu Tao's first banner. They didn't give it to me, but they did give me Staff of Homa, and I didn't pay any money for it. I got it in, like, 40 pulls or something. Which is insane, because I know people have had to spend like thousands of dollars just to get one Staff of Homa. So, I'm pretty happy about that, you know? Always will be happy about that. But, yeah. Okay, why am I hitting this? I don't need this right now. You need Klee gameplay? I don't have Klee. I don't really, like, don't get me wrong. Klee is great, like, adorable, like, funny character. It's just, I don't really have the need to pull for Klee. But the Klee banner is here. There is that. Like, I'll be saving up for some Sumeru characters. Chaotic Child. Ominous.
Oh, this must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
Oh, wait a minute. I know what happened, guys. I solved the mystery. It must have been Klee. Klee went over to that factory and said, I'm gonna blow this place up. Throws some bombs, everything catches on fire. Case closed, guys. It was just Klee. But yeah, I knew we could count on you.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
Oh, sorry. I thought I had autoplay on again.
nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma. The remnants of the Tatarigami.
That's one thing I didn't expect to encounter here.
Indeed. But this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation.
Yes,
We
yes.
should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Let's do it.
So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming
I
from
thought this was
down below.
Tartaglia for a
The
second.
source of the Tatarigami energy.
You want
is
another
long since
Tartaglia
left this
rerun?
place.
Huh? Is that what
The
you say?
residue it left behind still has
You want that damn fourth Tartaglia banner?
Judging from the concentration,
Is it fourth at this point, or it'd be
I
fifth?
would
Who
have to
knows?
conclude that
Probably
the
fourth.
Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami
Oh, you're a child
energy
simp?
at that time.
Really? I see, I see. I know somebody that they're like the biggest like Tartaglia simp, like to the max. So I see there's another one. Okay, okay. I don't see you guys too often, but hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I mean, I'm sure that you guys want that that outfit that he was wearing in that Fatui trailer as a skin. Because that'd be pretty cool. Like, I don't have Tartaglia, but I mean, that'd be a really sick skin, though. Not gonna lie. Anyways, surely someone would have noticed. Okay, yeah.
From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters. But most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside.
Alright, I mean, that's dangerous.
If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this.
True.
Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
That's very, very true. And also, like, speaking of skins in the game, I hope that we get some skins in the next update also. I don't think Genshin's done... Has Genshin done, like, 2 updates in a row of giving skins before? I don't think they have they? Oh, man. Because, damn. Like, it's... For the fact that, like, the next update, like, it's gonna be the ginormous one. I mean, we're finally gonna get freaking Sumeru. It'd be cool to get some more skins, but... My hopes... My hopes are... gonna get crushed. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna just have too much copium. Anyways, go ahead, open it up. It just blows up on Kazuha. Do we need to jump down there? Oh damn, you recently started playing around 3 months ago and you're almost AR-50? Nice, wow.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything.
So yeah, you
Looks like
caught
the
up
fire
pretty
caused
damn
the
fast,
caving,
yeah.
reducing the entire warehouse to rubble.
So in the end, it was just a scare? I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
That was too scary. Paimon was so
He said you don't mess around. Yeah, you were on the grind for real, Jesus.
jumped out at us.
All we can do now is keep searching in the direction.
I mean, the
that
perfect time, though, for the
Tatarigami
fact that
energy
Sumeru is
source
going to be
left
here
its
soon enough.
place. 2 ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them.
Let's hurry, yeah.
Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you. Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Alright. You said you play mobile. How is it for you specifically? Because I know I hear the things people say about Genshin Mobile, of how like it do be pretty rough. But I'm assuming if you have like a pretty decent phone, you should be good. Oh, wait, you said your phone hates you? Okay, never mind. Never mind. Oh my god. What was I gonna say though? I mean, I'll say this, Pichu. For the fact that Persona 5 and the other Persona games are really, not really, that are finally gonna be on the Nintendo Switch, I think that Genshin will get to the Switch eventually. At some point or another. I mean, I know that we saw, what's it called? Like, it was like months ago. Was that like a Genshin convention? That they were, like, people were playing the Switch version. Like, testing it out and stuff. So, I mean, it's being worked on, so y'all will get it at some point. If anything, you guys might get it when Sumeru comes out. Which would be, like, what, August or something? So, fingers crossed for you guys. And I think, like, the insane thing is Genshin is already so popular, like, a nuclear level, that if they put that game on the Switch, though, and, like, the game works, like, even if the game ran like crap on the Switch, so many more people are going to be playing the game, it's going to be insane. Like, the player base is going to just increase so much. So, yeah. And then they're going to make a coke load more money, and then we're still going to be waiting like 3 updates for skins. And I'm just going to be like, why? Why are we like this?
The trail appears to split into 2. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here, and seems to be dissipating slowly.
Also, before I continue with this, yeah, you gonna buy some Primo Gems and go C6 Klee? Yeah, you got like a good like $3,000 or something crazy to go C6 Klee? Good luck. C6ing a character that's like that? That's a damn 5-star? Yeah. Phew. You're either gonna need some coked out luck or a lot of money. Yeah, C6 Kazuha for you. Yeah, C6 Hutao over here, please. That'd be nice. Alright, continue now. So 2 parts. So that would correspond to Mr. Nagato and Yuya. Okay.
Quite possibly. Let's search the area.
Let's get to it. Follow the scent and look for clues.
Look at all those hilly churls. They're acting really
Damn.
strangely.
Something
This smoke over here, this looks like when we moved into our new house and I was trying to cook some damn pizza, and when I opened up the damn oven, some black smoke came out. That's what that looks like. Looks just like that. Hey, you're not supposed to be alive. What are you doing?
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Alright, yeah, I start destroying. Beautiful. Kazuha?
It's...
Ugh. Look at this red stuff. What is it?
Blood.
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago.
You want to make a fire team with Barbara? Huh? Huh? Barbara now, huh? I don't remember the last time I used Barbara. I mean, I used Barbara when I first started playing because that was like the only healer I had. I mean, so she did her thing with her little water attacks and stuff, but I haven't used Barbara in a hot minute.
Well, let's take a look.
Alright, here we are. I am Nagato. I was wounded by Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on my account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal that blade? I was gonna sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. It hurts, but for some reason I can't fall unconscious, so all I could do to distract from the pain is right. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuichi, and Yuji? I'm sorry to them. I really am. Only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, and how blind to my obsession. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange and bizarre things, but they won me not one iota. of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together, and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you, and sorry for letting you down. Let you go. Well, damn.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Ame no Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
The Shadow Realm.
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us.
Oh dear.
Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for
Damn,
us to
hilly
find
churls.
here.
Well, let's ask the Tenryou Commission to do a thorough search later.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths.
Yes.
If Ame no Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
True.
Right, so let's get moving.
How did it come to
I
this?
wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait, you figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Alright. Okay, you said also I'm about to scare the heck out of a few people here. Imagine having a Benny that crits. Can't be me, but yes, I do have a Benny that crits. You got Unga Bunga Benny? Good Benny? My Benny... I don't think my Benny, like... I mean, my Benny does his job, you know? I'll say that. My Benny is very good at doing his job, and I am not going to C6 him, though. It's not happening. I have like a C55 Benny at this point, probably.
He seems to have stayed
said,
here
"Yes,
for
sir."
a long time.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Show yourself. It's no use hiding anymore.
Ayo. Well, hello there.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Here we go.
So it is the same guy from before. What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Ame no Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Ame no Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Oh, the blade?
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light.
Yeah, it's looking crazy.
Whoa, surely you don't mean...
The blade is alive.
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Ame no Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition.
Great, a sword's talking to us. Okay.
Pride and joy,
Very nice, very nice.
He placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden.
Not the weirdest thing to happen.
In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya.
Yes,
He was a
Snezhnaya.
blacksmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith. And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
That's gonna happen to you,
People at the
Paimon, but
time
with
in which
food.
I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home.
Quite the journey you went on, huh?
Seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so Amenoma Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission.
Yeah?
Tired or injured or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful.
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what
No,
is to
yeah, Kazuha, leave.
now, give your body over to me.
I'm gonna need you to leave, Kazuha, because he wants to take over your body so he can go kill A. Yeah, that's not happening. Sorry, but that is not what we're gonna be doing.
Emerge.
Where the hell did you go?
Emerge.
We shall rewrite history.
Speaking of the Shogun.
Shine down.
Into the wind.
Flames, purge.
Frame freaking all over the place. Jutsu. Alright, there we go.
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too.
Okay.
Your bluff's fooling no one. You've lost.
Lost. I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more.
Kazuha, run. I'm telling you,
Even if
don't let him.
defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will.
Then we'll smash you into pieces.
The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure.
And you are annoying.
Any means necessary and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny.
If you say so.
Fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really?
Don't say that word. That damn D word.
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings.
Oh, what's up, Final? How you doing, man? How you doing?
Possessing Amenome Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded
What the hell? I just look over at chat and I see somebody with a Klee profile picture. How you doing? How you doing? You said doing good. You just finished the quest. It's super good. Yeah, it's been interesting so far.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you?
Damn, you said you nothing.
On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After
I got you there.
That's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right. Paimon remembers now. Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Amenome Yuya and make your escape.
What of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I
Them
see
words
it,
cutting deep for you,
what
huh?
began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
Are you? Are you one
Returned
step
to
away?
Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and
the way Kazuha's standing right there, just
You blabbering fool. I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
listen. Kazuha's not even looking at you anymore.
you
Okay,
should
now he
face reality.
Easy for
Damn.
you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedehara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very
I mean-
well.
he doesn't think he
Find
has what it
yourself
takes.
some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you.
Yeah, okay.
Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Amenoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
Quite the deal. You're dealing with a cursed blade that could possess people, yeah. And it is a risky strategy, yeah.
This is the only way to save Amenoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the blade's puppet.
I mean, that's true, but isn't it a big, I mean, a really big risk, you know, letting him do that?
This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor.
Mm-hmm.
The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Amenoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while.
Yeah.
Even so...
I mean, he's confident,
If
right?
things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Alright,
Your
fine.
disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
The sword just starts floating. Yes. Alright, here we go. This is what we saw in the trailer for the update, right? Kazuha, my guy.
Kazuha?
Here we go.
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment. It's all right. So far, this was as I expected.
If something feels off, let me know immediately.
I will. Thank you.
Alright.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies.
Alright.
Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
I mean, that should fit the bill, huh?
All right. Please lead the way.
Let us move
What
on.
about Amenoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amenoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Okay.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey.
Yeah. We'll be alright. We'll be okay.
Be careful.
Don't worry. Well, time to test the blade, huh? He said also, yeah, when did you change the stream into Danganronpa? Well, because they kept on saying freaking the spare, yeah. You said I don't like Kazuha holding the sword, can I burn it? Listen, they need to make the sword be an actual sword we could use in the game. What could possibly go wrong there? But yeah, you said you like Kazuha, but you want Heizo more. I mean, yeah, Shikano and Heizo. I like him. I do. I mean, I thought he was gonna show up in this mission, but I mean, I guess not. I mean, we'll do the hangout event for him like another time and stuff. But like gameplay wise, he's fun. He's cool. I mean, he's like the first character of his kind to be able to like do that type of like basically like hand-to-hand combat. That's what it is. Even though you're like using a catalyst though. Struggle is real. And then I do have Kazuha. Just for y'all that have like never seen the characters I have. Yeah, we have Diluc. We've got Zhongli. We've got Iai, Shogun, Ito, Kazuha, Shenhua, Eula, Ganyu, Utao. I have a lot more 90 characters than I thought I did. Zhao, Ayaka, Kaching, Traveler that I don't use. Ayato, Yelan, Kakomi, Yoimiya, Noel, Ningguang, Rosaria, Singcho, Benny, C55, Youngling, Sucrose, then Razor, Kujosara, Jean, Barbara, Beto, Kaya, Chungyun, Fischl, Xinyan, Chi-Chi. I forgot Aloy was in this game. Mona, Goro, Sayu, Diona, Beto, Lisa, Toma, Yanfei, Amber, and Yoon Jin. And that's everybody. Freaking hell. And for constellations, if I'm just looking through real quick, I almost have a C6 Diluc. This wasn't by choice. This was me losing 50-50s. So there's that. C1 Raiden. C1 Eula. C1 Hu Tao. Yeah, C3 freaking Kaching. Then that's Traveler. Is there any other characters that I really have cons for? I mean, well, 4-star characters, I have a lot of them at C6. You know what's so terrifying? I saw that, like, I just looked only at the constellation, and I was like, oh, I could get a constellation for a character? No, that's Benny. I don't touch that. I don't touch that. I leave that alone. Anyways, let's continue. And we are adventure rank 58. We're almost at 59. So, yeah. Alright, in here. Let's go. Damn, they want some animo in here. Yeah, don't worry. I can do that for you. If that's really what you want. Sure, why not? Well, actually, oh, wait a minute. I'm sure we were gonna play as Kazuha anyway. Damn it! It didn't even matter.
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Okay. Alright, Kazuha solo. Oh yeah, damn, we are using the sword, huh? We really are using it. I'm curious, can I see something? Oh. So this is a real sword in the game. So when a normal charge or plunging attack hits an opponent, it will release an accursed spirit dealing AoE damage equal to 180% of attack and restoring 100% of attack as HP. This effect can be triggered once every 8 seconds. The damage done by this weapon's wielder is decreased by 50%. Well then. I see. Alright. Well, back to it. Alright, come on, Kazuha. Let's go. Yeah, Kazuha is like so fun to play as though. Man, these enemies floaty as hell. How you doing? You're dead now. Alright, boys, come on. I'm gonna group you up. Yeah, they all got destroyed.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as.
Then yeah, I don't know if we'll end up getting like the sword, to be honest.
Proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
And he thought he could fight the Shogun. Okay.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm.
Because he really wants to make it work. Alright, give me more enemies. Ooh, a chest. A whopping 5 Primo Gems. I thought it was going to be 2, yeah. I'll take 5. My guy was really lying down like that, doing a little pose. What are you, a model? Huh? Alright. No, sir. Got me. Kazuha soloing everything. More? Really?
Adorn my night. Into the wind.
Alright, there we go. How's the sword doing?
Something's up with the blade.
It's grown dimmer?
can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer.
Easy mode, yeah.
If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
Oh boy.
But what would that do to Amano Miyuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Yeah, I can see. Very, very persistent. Up we go. Oh, that looked pretty sick. Alright. Oh, it's a big boy. Oh, you're okay. You're just gonna block my attacks? No. I don't think so. One way or another, you're dying in here. Dang, okay. You got a good hit in, but that's it. One good hit in.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight.
Yeah, he was stronger.
And it looks like he's reached his limit.
Shin's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time, we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
Perhaps.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
Yeah, the wear and tear is severe. Really looks like it's about to break.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun.
Yeah, you ain't beating the Shogun.
Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you?
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Ayo.
Where do they keep coming from?
Yeah, you shouldn't fight with this blade anymore.
Yup. We can help this time.
We got it
Don't
easy.
worry. I'll use my own blade.
Alright.
It's just more of the same.
Indeed. Let's do it.
Time to go.
Keep going and defeat the opponents.
The wind knows me.
Go ahead, swing. And you are almost dead. Okay.
You fought way better with your own sword.
Yeah.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth.
Wow.
I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god.
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power. Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenome Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry, from here on I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
Well, you go and you think about everything.
Healthy.
Oh yeah, you do your thing, you do your thing.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been.
Really?
The bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Alright. Let's see how you doing over here. What do you got to say?
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Ame no Mayuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Ame no Mayuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Ame no Mayuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with
You think he gonna wanna fight after having his body taken over for so long?
and desire a good fight.
Oh boy.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up.
Yeah, I was about to say, you think he has the will to fight right now?
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others.
Unfortunately.
I despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward.
Alright, well
I do
then.
not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryu Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention?
Really badly?
Alright, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Somewhere with some nice scenery. You have a good one, Pichu. Wow, we're about to be done with this quest. Almost finished. So let's fulfill the Cursed Blade's wish. Down here.
Next on the agenda.
Don't you start, Ganyu. Don't you even start over there.
I'm in a bit of the Crux clash.
That was a much more relaxed occasion.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that Blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedehara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Alright, well, let's do it. So, like, what does the blade say now? It's okay, it's still the same thing. Oh, wait, oh, actually, the attack's at 0%. Y'all see that attack percentage? 0%. Hell yeah, I don't know if it was at that before, but I'm just noticing that. Damn! You cracked me. Might as well give me a damn tree branch. You love how Kazuha just casually talks to the sword? Yeah.
Wind Strider.
Oh damn, we slapping him around. Are you stuck? I have broken it. I broke the fight. Any dramatic effect is gone. I pushed him too far away. You want me to help you? No. Do you still want to fight? Do you want to hit me? There you go.
Thank you for the experience.
Yeah, you really must have wanted that experience of just getting slapped around there, but okay.
He's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
He also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma
just back to normal.
Maybe we can go back there together.
What does he want to go there for?
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Yeah. Definitely safe to say that. Well, let's see how this mission ends, huh?
Time to go.
Oh, it's Yuya. You have returned.
I'm sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
Indeed, indeed.
A prized Ishin blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity.
Yo, start dancing around. I am so tired, dude. I'll do a little shoulder. Lord. Thank you for the tier 1 membership for 4 months, Potato. Big shout out to you, my dude. Thank you, seriously. Like, it does help out so much. You said, hi, my name is Bayonetta 3. I like Bayonetta 3. I like Bayonetta 3, too. Yeah, no. You said, why does it say I became a member when I'm already a member? I don't know why it just did that like that, but, you know, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Also, for anybody that wants to become a member, you get some emotes and stuff. It does help out very much. Greatly appreciated. And you're able to gift memberships to people now. That is a thing. So the links in chat, and those are some of the emotes that you get. It helps support the channel so we could continue doing what we do, you know? But, yeah. Anyways, let's continue here.
But I have some good news as well. Ryuji from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency.
And yes, the dance
tells
session,
me that
yes.
they found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live.
Oh
And
boy,
now
okay,
that Hyuga
okay.
is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after
You said you
all.
didn't do this yet? Yeah, I'm at the very end of the quest right now.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
There you go.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I've decided to let him do it.
I mean, I trust your judgment. All right, man. Be gone, demon.
I will explain my reasons later.
All right, Kazuha, go for it, man.
I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
Let's see it. My guy, Kazuha. Oh, he got taken to the realm.
Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
What? Okay, my guy.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin.
Hey, yo.
Is now yours to keep.
That was clean.
Rest in peace.
That was wow. Well, damn. Well, damn.
That's why he said it had to be done in that order. His
New blade
consciousness
question
will
mark.
disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Yep, so the consciousness is gone.
Kagotsurube Ishin.
Huh.
It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes. than see him punished for them.
The remnants of defeated gods are nothing to scoff at, eh?
I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. I've always been captivated by grand aspirations. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me.
You said still here, you appreciate it. Yeah, no, it's been good. It has been good.
Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Kazuha?
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
I'll hold you to your word.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
True. I completely forgot about that. But you know, the mission's been good. I have enjoyed it. I'm just like low-key sleep deprived right now. I'm probably gonna go take a nap after this, but the quest was enjoyable.
Time to go.
I just was really expecting to see Shikano and Haizu in this, so I was shocked. I just want to see something real quick. Okay, so yeah, that's the weapon banner, yeah. Yeah, because they have freaking Kazuha's sword in here. I'm not pulling on anything, by the way. I'm just looking at the thing. Yeah, I've seen the sword before. Yeah, you sleep deprived is 4 a.m. Yeah, I only got like a few hours of sleep. I don't know, how many was it? Maybe like 3 or 4 hours or something. I'm just like, ooh. But wanted to make sure that I got this done. Pull on, go. Yeah, pull, go on. Nah. I am not pulling. I'm legit. Okay, where am I going? I'm running in the wrong direction. I'm legit saving up for like Sumeru characters and stuff. Like I'm not gonna pull until 3.0, which is like next update, right? So yeah. Hello there. Yeah, because I have to stack up on Primos.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost.
Yeah, I got Kazuha the first time he came out.
To the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Ama no Mihoyo should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
That blade is clean. Like that is a nice looking blade.
Crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
Yes.
The Kaedehara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well, I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
And be like, Sumeru? I'll see you there.
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now.
Makes sense.
As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Alright. Yeah, the wind gonna take you to Sumeru. And that's the mission. There you go. Kazuha's story quest has been finished. Oh, we did get the blade. Oh, hell yeah. Let me look at this thing. We actually do get the blade in the end. Oh, nice. Okay, so yeah, it's an attack one. and I see that it changed like what it does there. So it will whip up a hewing gale, dealing AoE damage equal to 180% of attack and increasing attack by 15%. Yeah, that's awesome that we got the sword like from the mission. Like, cause that's like a really, really nice looking sword. Like, holy crap, that is clean. I'm definitely gonna be using this. Like, wow, very nice. Like, just to put it on for like aesthetic for a second. Yeah, that's nice.
One with nature.
And especially like, I like that. Like, there's so much meaning behind this weapon also. So it's like, when you look at this weapon, you'll think of the story that we just went through, you know? So that's cool. That's actually pretty cool that they did something like that. Alright, so I'll put this back on for now. Wait a minute. Kazuha, did I? What are your artifacts at? Oh, okay, right, because I prioritized the elemental mastery. Okay, right. I was like, wait a second. Yeah, alright. Because your elemental mastery is at 675. Yeah, okay. Yeah, as for characters that I'll be working on, I'm probably getting Ayaka to 90. My Ayaka looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Yelan, yeah, pretty good too. I gotta get back to working on Albedo. You said look at Discord, you'll ping me so that I can find it. What you got? And then I gotta build Goro at some point, because I've been like waiting to do my Geo Supremacy team for like a century and I just haven't done it. So probably be a good idea for me to do that. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I'm just excited for Sumeru. Like, this update, I know like it's gonna be a good update, you know? We've got like the event. Oh, I can't wait for the event with like Fischl and stuff. I'll make sure I stream that for you guys too, okay? So that should be in a few days. Oh yeah, no, I saw that feature Pichu for Bayonetta 3, yeah. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, you said Albedo, yeah. Yeah, I've had Albedo's, like, I've had Albedo since he first came out. I just never built him, because initially I hated Albedo, and I was like, why did I pull on this banner? But I like Albedo a lot more than I did before. Well, I didn't like him before. So yeah, I mean, there's that. What was I gonna say? Yeah, the Fischl event. That should be really cool. So stay tuned. You said he hot. you Albedo simp over him. It's okay. I'm a damn like Hu Tao simp. And Archelino simp. That damn Fatui member that they showed off the other day. Yeah, this is the Diluc skin though. Clean as hell. I want a Hu Tao skin so bad. I really do. But at the rate they're going, we're gonna have to wait like a century. And yeah, I checked it out, Pichu. I saw that post earlier today actually, but it's pretty funny. But yeah, it's like, cause there's, I mean, let's see. Zhongling still doesn't have a skin, right? Jean already got a skin, right? Mona hasn't gotten like an official other skin. I mean, there's the one that like happened for like the censorship, but like I don't that doesn't count, you know, as like an official new skin. So Mona's gonna have to get one at some point or another. What's the difference here? This one? Okay, yeah. So yeah, she's gonna have to get one at some point. Chi-Chi needs to get one. Like like we still have so many characters that are like from so long ago that need a skin. So, Lord, quite the journey to go. Quite the journey. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone who watched today. I'm about to go take a nap. You know, hit the like button if you're new, subscribe. All that good stuff. It helps out very much. You could check out all the other Genshin content on the channel. We've checked out Genshin meme videos. I've checked out theory videos. I mean, you can go see me do boss fights with certain, you know, updates in the game. Like, I've been playing the game for a hot minute now. I didn't play it at, like, launch. It was a bit after launch, but I have been here for quite a bit. So, yeah, I'll see y'all soon once again. Probably for the official event, and at some point we'll do the Shikano and the Haizu stuff also, okay? It's just, I'm balancing like 3 gacha games, okay? I do freaking Honkai Impact 3rd, I do Arknights and Genshin, so I have to like rotate. And then I'm also playing like Danganronpa 2 at the same time, so it's quite a bit, but I try to juggle it as best as I possibly can. So, yeah, other than that, I appreciate y'all. Love y'all, stay safe. And as I always do say, don't do crack. Jimmy, hit that outro for me. And let's get the music dooming. I'm done. I'm really about to go take a nap. Jesus. I am done.